Howdy, howdy. Decided to go a little earlier so that Jamie and I can watch the new Jurassic World after. So be on here for a little bit. There's the link, Wayne. What's up, Wayne?
Nothing much. Just being lazy today.
So you didn't make your pizza?
No, that'll be Monday.
Oh, all right.
That'll be Monday. I told you it might be Monday. Remember I said that?
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't feel like really making it today because it wasn't, I guess, at the right time to make it, I guess. And I was just visiting other channels. I was just visiting other channels and picking up subscribers like we always supposed to do.
Yeah.
And so I'm back up to 801 now. YouTube took a couple away from me, bastards. I shouldn't
Well,
say
hello
that.
to the 6 people lurking. Welcome in. Hope everybody's had a good Sunday. I was going to use a bunch of random titles for tonight's live. You know, like Shitty Sunday or Shove It in Your Ass Sunday. Or...
Man, you're feisty today, huh? Guess what I was doing today?
What?
I was watching your live stream, your pre-recorded ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it still. I'm going to go back on my laptop and try to switch it over now.
Hey, Steve. How are you doing? Well, hi, Miss Rebecca.
Oh, I didn't even put anything in the chat.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah. Oh, my.
Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Well, that's good.
I was on Peaceful Dez's, and I literally let my hair down.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
It was. It was. Oh, having issues with my head tonight.
Well, I haven't taken my pills probably in 2 full days, so my head don't feel that great either. My day was good, Steve. Went and got water, and that's pretty much all we did today. Hey, Ashley. Sup, nerd? Did you get the washcloth or wash rag and pot holder? I think you said you were working on.
I'm making a pot holder again. This one I finished.
Oh, I love that color.
Oh, you do. I just got to finish tying it off.
Yeah.
Right there. Just got to finish tying that.
Well, my hat kept my head warm today, being standing out at the spring getting water.
You know what? Bet it did.
The other day I had to take it off because I was outside doing stuff and the sweat started pouring down my face because I had my hat on. It was chilly. And I started sweating. I'm like, nope, you got to go.
There's so many people say they don't want to take it out in the woods. It's like, please do. You know, you need to wear the hat.
Oh yeah, with mine I always have something orange on. So normally my hunting hat I wear is orange.
Please.
Do you know what this is?
Those are cat toenail clippers, they look like.
They are.
Hi, Girl in A Homestead. How are you doing? Yeah, I was wondering where you been. I haven't seen you in a while.
Huh.
I've been busy. Oh, come on. Cover up, girl. I'm modest. Too modest, I think, sometimes. But
And it's all good.
yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? If women can sit there about naked, well, they might as well be naked. Then you ain't got to worry about just because 2 buttons are undone on your shirt. I'm sorry, but that kind of stuff should be saved for your OnlyFans pay stream, not a.
For your home, in your home.
Well, not on here, and not on other people's lives.
Definitely, for sure. That's exactly why I left some of the channels, because it's like I don't want to see your, as I put it, your girls.
Yeah.
I don't.
I did, Ashley. I surely did.
Wayne sent you. Well, I hope you know your way over here without somebody sending you.
She was talking to me on Instagram, and I said, you were on live. So I said, come over and join us.
Mm.
So she came over and joined. Why not? Why not?
Well, like I said, I figured I'd go early
Mm-hmm.
because I want to watch the new Jurassic Park movie, and it's 2 hours and 40 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow I go for my follow-up on my knee for my surgery, but that's at 2:20. And I did get the check in the mail for the Jeep yesterday.
That's good.
And good to hear. How have y'all been?
You talking to me?
Growing Eight Homestead says, hello again, everyone. I'm off YouTube for a while with all the changes from work. How have you all been?
I've
Good.
been busy trying to get things finished.
You still got a lot of order or people to do stuff for?
Yes.
So Wayne, you don't want to sit there and run all 3 parts of the 24-hour live?
You kidding me? I couldn't run that thing. You kidding me? I'll be leaving my laptop on. That thing's an old sucker. It might die on me. I'm doing only the one.
Well, what are you streaming on right now?
The laptop. I did a lot of. I'm up to like. I kept getting kicked off though. I kept going back on. I was up to 21 now. I kept getting kicked off.
Don't you have a desktop?
That's what I'm on here for.
Right, you could run it on your desktop where you go to bed.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna run the whole thing all night, right? I don't think so. I do it only when I'm awake. I never want to do a live stream like you did. I would never do that. That's crazy, man. How you ever did it, I don't know.
Well, the whole thing is everybody's way of wanting to do it 24-hour live is different. Now, me, I think it should be a continuous thing. But if you have people up on panel with you, you know, then they can hold down the fort and give you a break here. And you know what I mean? You ain't got to sit there in one spot. But then other people, you know, they think they could do a 24-hour in 2 days instead of one.
That'll be
It just
funny.
all depends how you want to do it.
That'll be 48 hours, 2 days. It wouldn't be 24, it'll be 48.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is some people don't want to do like one stream after another to get to the 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
So some people will run 12 one day and 12 the other, or
Hmm.
11 hours and 59 minutes.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it's all depend. It's how you want to do it, not what everybody else is doing. Doesn't bother me to do it. I mean, there's a little bit of slowdown, but think about it, really not that much, because when people over here are sleeping, it's daytime in the UK.
Oh.
So, like when the US people are sleeping, then our UK friends come in,
Mhm.
you know, and then when they go to bed, then the US people, you know what I mean? It just
Hey,
goes
Steven. How
back
you
and
doing,
forth.
man?
Even.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's white and pink and blue.
Mm.
So that's
And
what
what-
this one's going to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Hey, you squirrel.
Hey, Squirrel.
My brother is over there tapping his foot and making my head just boom, boom.
Put the
Ah,
Now, Ronald, don't be giving your sister a headache.
thanks for putting the sound plate up,
ow. It's like
Rebecca.
How was your day, squirrel?
it's like
Did you work on your sticker software, Wayne?
Do you have to mention that stupid thing? I haven't been on it.
Really?
I haven't been on that pain in the neck all day.
So how'd your worship stream go?
I put a recording on. Everything was going. My computer was acting weird this morning. It wasn't working. Something was weird. I had to put a recording video up. Computer was acting kind of weird this morning.
Yeah. What's up, Steven?
Star Wars. Now you got Star Wars on the back screen. The force be with you.
Jamie's watching a new Minion movie.
Something new, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I just wish my head would stop hurting. I'm a person that doesn't like to take chemicals and stuff.
Yeah.
So there must be something going on why my right ear is hurting and my right eye's hurting and stuff.
No, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it'll pass.
Hope will go away, Rebecca.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I put a little trick this one that worked too, so I didn't care. You see what I did at that worship channel, Steven?
Yeah.
I'll put the hymns in there and everything. The darn computer wouldn't work this morning. So I had to throw something together, and I said, I'm throwing all this together, stupid computer.
So what'd you do today, Steven?
Well, I had a great day at the flea market. I made a few sales, but that's great. Got a few people buy from me, and a lot of them are vendors. But But hey, vendors tries to help other vendors out. That's if they
Yeah,
see something they like, they go after it.
no, for sure. We don't have like huge flea markets that are like super close to us. Um, Now, if I wanted to drive down to New York City or over in Massachusetts, I could go to some huge flea markets. Um, but a couple of the fairgrounds and this, I think after fair time, they'll do like flea markets and stuff like that before bad weather. But I miss going to them. Florida used to have some huge ones down there.
They still do.
Yeah, you can spend like all day walking around that.
Yeah, there's one that has like three three different sections of flea markets. It'll take you 2 days to go through that.
Oh yeah,
Or of course, it could take you 3 days. But they're pretty much what I heard. They're open 7 days a week because all them vendors are mostly like retirees or business people, and some people brings their tents and stuff, what they call commercial tents. Um, and they'll take up like one, two, probably like 5 spaces, but they're getting, they're getting their money's worth when they're outside. Um,
yeah,
People said that on a rainy day up here in North Carolina, if it rains or sunshine, even the rainy days, some of the vendors are making more money in the rain than the sunny days.
yeah.
And I said, why? Because people's not scared to get an umbrella, go out there if it's not really heavy. But most of the time, it's light. Sometimes, most of the time that I've been in. If it's heavy, nobody don't do nothing.
Well, no, not unless like some flea markets, like in New Hampshire, they're inside. They have
But
like
my
huge.
flea market is the inside flea market, and they got over 80 vendors. And um, it's like what he cracked down on everybody um, on Saturday. He told them just like it is. He says, if you don't show up, you pay me a $10 fee.
Oh yeah, he could have used that space for somebody else.
He's just cracking on all the vendors because they think it's a storage building. It's not a storage building. You want a storage building, go get go get one. The same price you probably pay at theirs, you probably can get one. But there's a lot of people. There's a guy right now that just next to me. He sells boots and cowboy hats and all this stuff. And he's a Hispanic, but I pay respect to him because they have the nicest stuff that I've seen so far in the quality of the boots that they have. And
Yeah.
asked him, I said, how much are them boots? And when he told me the price, I said, oh God, if somebody can't pay that much money for a boot, I just throw my hands up. $50 for a pair of boots? That's not expensive. And people say, oh, that's expensive. I say, oh my God.
Have they gone to a shoe store and looked at a quality like work boot even? You're talking like 150, 200 and some dollars, and that's a work
Now
boot.
he's got some boots up there about like $300. I mean, but he does got some boots that's got quality and stuff. I mean, he don't deal with cheap stuff. I mean, he gets it from in Texas. That's where his stuff comes from. And I asked him, I said, man, you got the nicest clothes too. I mean, he has one that has a cross on it. I was about to buy it today. And I said, no, I don't want it right now. And I mean, I used to have a shirt like that, and it was white. I used to wear it all the time. And this one's sort of like dark blue. And I said, I don't know if that color's going to fit me good or not. And so, you know, there's colors that will do good for me, and there's colors that just don't work too good. So, um, but he said he's got a black one down at he's got two locations, one up there and one down at another flea market. So you know he's got some inventory that he can play with, like he can move stuff around and do stuff. But he sells every day. Now up at the flea market here, he didn't sell nothing today. He didn't had nobody didn't ever come in hardly. And yes, I thought, oh my God, you know, at the church, boom, you got all the people come in. You know, now it's like, you know, there's the door now.
Wow.
And but since we got a new guy that does the owner, used to be they had a Hispanic restaurant and they quit because they couldn't afford to pay Bruce, the money because you have to pay him also for the health inspection also. When you open a restaurant and stuff like that, you got to have that health inspection to come. They got to
Yep.
look over things, and if you don't pass it, no Lord, they say you got to fix this in order to pass the inspection, and they'll give you like a 3 day or such notice to get in. They'll come back and check it out, you know. But that's what you got to do. It's just some policies that you got to have. You know, he's got a fire code too. You can't go behind this line. You can put stuff outside of the thing. There's a certain line that you can't go by. So he's got the painted lines across where the vendors can cross that line. So it's a good thing that you know, you got to respect the fire code. I mean, how about if you got a fire and when you get in the fire, you wanted something where you can get out. So that's the reason why.
Hi, Diana.
What in the world?
How are you doing?
I got our TV on. That's why I looked over there and just realized it wasn't on. Yeah.
I know. I keep glancing up. Jamie's watching the movie, so I glance over there when I see it flashing out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, Peacock is the one we downloaded tonight. And they have a bunch of good shows on there. Good movies. The new Halloween's on there. New Jurassic World. And we started watching La Brea on Hulu. And then they never brought it back. And now that's on Peacock. So it drives me nuts when they flip-flop all these series back and forth between the apps. And it's like you gotta buy them all just so you can watch your show.
Look how far I've already gotten on this.
Yeah, and that's the thick one, right?
It is. What you do on this? The other channels showed how it's done. But let me kind of show you how to make this thicker. You see this one on the inside? There's one on the inside. Let me put my crochet hook in there. Okay, you got that one on the inside, and then you got the one on the back side. And
Yeah.
what you're doing is you're attaching those together, which then gives you the thickness of that. Instead of just doing the two that are close to you. So you're basically going back and forth of attaching the middle one to the first one on the outside.
Hi, Nicole. And Tiny Farm Nuggets, what do you mean this video may be inappropriate?
Hi, Nicole. Oh,
Oh, wow.
BB.
said it might be inappropriate.
Oh,
Well, that's kind of strange.
here's BB.
Hi, baby.
Hi, BB.
Big boy.
I have it set for, the only thing I have it set for is subscriber only mode, and then I have it restricted for 18 and over. So other than that, no, I've never, well, maybe they're switching it because I know they were talking about switching that stuff where people had to confirm before they could go into like an adult stream. Yeah. I try to keep the kids out, basically. Not kids, but under 18. Hi, Pixel Chick.
Hey, Pixel.
And if you guys type art, Nightbot will drop your link. And I just had to re-pick you guys up, resub to you guys, Brett and Deborah, too. Why? That's the one thing I get frustrated with. Is when it's like, oh, I haven't seen this person. Then you go trying to find their name, and then, oh, lo and behold, they're gone.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just know that they're supposed to be cracking down on stuff. With the trolling and then people porn bombing channels and stuff like that. So who knows? I know community guidelines are changing, so, and in the process of being updated. Yeah, well, that's what been happening to me is they, like when you sub to somebody and then like you haven't seen them in a while, and you go and you're unsubscribed, which I never. Typically, I don't unsubscribe. If I do, it's for a good reason, but 99.9% of the time, I don't unsub people. Oh, Pixel Chick. You gotta watch out for Mr. Burgles. He's the one that, not this past Friday, but the Friday before, bombed my chat to where it's like you were spinning a Rolodex as fast as you could turn it. So you gotta watch out for that name. Because he was in AR's live earlier today. And then he's in chat like acting like it's actually a person, but you go there and it's like zero everything, and they just created it today. Well, Brett and Deborah, that's all you can do. I mean,
Really?
I go back and forth. You know, like I'll watch, say, like the fishing community and go through there, and then I'll like sporadic jump around to other communities and oh, Brett and Brett and Deborah say, actually, I am stalking Rebecca.
Who is
Under
stalking me?
kidding, by the way. And then says Rebecca is stalking us.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
Yes, Miss Rebecca is pretty much everywhere. Yes.
Yes, I am. I love everybody equally.
Oh, snack, snack, snack. Yeah, yeah. Snack, 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 snack.
Ronald,
It's going.
please.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster muting this mic than it is the one on the computer.
Well, yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, sometimes we gotta do it.
Yeah, I had to talk to him. I know what it is, my neck. I finally know why I have this headache.
Why'd you sleep wrong?
I haven't slept enough. I was
Miss
in
Rebecca.
Cottonwood
Get off
Ranch.
the YouTube and go to bed.
Go to bed. Oh my goodness. It's like, darn it. And I've got to start baking a turkey tonight. Yeah. I don't have at Thanksgiving time.
Oh,
I got at the our pantry here, I got a whole bunch of fresh herbs. I got thyme, oregano, sage, and rosemary, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put them all up in the cavity of that turkey and some onions. And then I'm going to rub a whole bunch of mustard on it because I have these 2 huge bags of mustard. And I'm like, okay, why are you giving me such a huge bag?
are you talking like the ground mustard seed?
No, I'm talking about liquid mustard.
Oh,
So I'm going to rub it over the outside of the turkey. And then I'm going to, the seasoning, I haven't found any other seasoning that I like. I'm going to sprinkle the garlic and herb from Mrs. Dash.
yeah.
That's what. Then I'm going to bake it in a roaster oven.
See, sometimes I like being ass backwards. Sometimes I like having ham for Thanksgiving and turkey for Christmas.
Oh. Usually, I don't think our parents ever did a ham. We always did turkey for Thanksgiving and Christmas, both.
Well, sometimes we'd have both. Like my grandma, she would cook a big turkey. And then we'd go to my great grandma's and she would have a big ham or a couple hams or ham and turkey. See, my thing is, I like turkey the day after. I'm not a fan. I'll eat it, but I'm not a huge fan of it on Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I like it better the next day. I don't know why, but I'm just strange, I guess.
I would really love to try a wild turkey.
If you do a wild turkey,
Did you hear him?
if if you do a wild turkey, the best way to do it is in one of those oven bags.
Are they usually all dark meat?
It's been
wild
a long
turkey?
time since I've ate a wild turkey. Let me look. Because I can't really remember, to be honest. Well, wild turkeys have white breast meat with darker meat found in the thighs and legs. So it's the same as a domesticated turkey.
Oh, okay.
Except with wild turkeys, the meat is incredibly lean and it can dry out really quick for that reason.
Hey, Steven.
So, like I said,
you
the
hear
best
him
way
in
to
there?
do it is in one of them oven bags. That's how my mom used to do it. She used to season
tell
it
you
up
something
put it
here,
in
right?
that bag with stuffing and whatever. Well, that's what I was wondering too, Brett. I think they're Instagram messaging back and forth.
Huh. Okay. What a joke.
That's what the rest of us are trying to figure out because Stephen and Wayne are laughing.
Because it's about my brother out there. That's why. I don't want to say what he's doing. I'm telling Steven.
Pretty much. You're getting put in the corner now. You're being naughty.
Oh, wow. You see the tail?
Yep.
I'm not sure who it is. It's blue.
Oh, it's always naughty in the truck stop, trust me. I said I had all like these random like nasty titles for tonight's stream popping in my head tonight, but I'm like, yeah, I probably get shut down for that. Brett says, Steven, you don't like Star Wars, do you? I don't know, the way that thing looks
He does. He does. His background's going
looks
right there.
like you took a canvas of it and like folded it like a certain way.
Shit.
Oh yeah, so my brother goes out and I gotta go out and see if he got everything brush hog today because he was getting a flat tire on his tractor when he come out. But he showed he's been getting like 6 different bucks on the trail cam, and he keeps telling us, no shooting the big one if you see it. And I told Mom, I said, I can't make any promises, but anybody who knows me knows I can't shoot a deer with horns anyway, so. It's all good, Brett. But yes, wild turkey's good, Miss Rebecca.
I bet it is. That went a lot faster. I felt the sneeze coming, and it was like, man, that was quick. Oh, wow.
Well, I can't say that I've never shot at one with horns. I just don't seem to get them when I shoot at them. Now I've shot some big does over the years. And I don't know. I see horns and then it's like, because you think about it, the male version of animals is always the prettiest. Like with cardinals and the blue jays and your finches. And, you know, the male deer with the big rack. You know, to me, they're always better looking than the does. I don't know. I've always gotten buck fever since I was a teenager, so. And it's crazy because my first year at hunting season, I had one of those like really loud hunting coats, and I was sitting on the ground against a pine tree out by our pond that we used to have, and I heard this snorting behind me. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? So I turned my head a little bit, and here's this 8-point buck. So I literally stood up and walked out in front of him. And he could not smell me or anything because of the way the wind was blowing.
That's
and
why
like
you
our
can't hear
eyes
them.
locked, and I had
On
this
wearing
on
these.
my hip.
If I took
And
these off, you'd hear them
we're
out
just
there.
standing there staring at each other. And then, I don't know, I pulled the trigger, but pretty sure I ended up shooting the ground.
Hearing very little of him when I'm wearing these, Stephen. You can't hear him very well. If I took these off, you'd hear him swearing out there. What?
Y'all two are distracting the shit.
Yes, they are. I'm hearing this sound and I'm not understanding what they're saying because they're talking so soft.
You don't want to know what I'm talking about.
Oh, good. Everybody kept saying that when I was on Peaceful Dez's birthday party. Nicole was saying, she says, we can't corrupt Rebecca. We can't corrupt Rebecca. And I says, yes, you can.
Well, I'm wearing my earbuds in my ears, right?
Okay.
To keep from people hearing someone else. And Stephen knows what I'm talking about. That's why we're laughing.
Okay.
All right. I'm keeping it down. Only I can hear it. You only hear me because I get this in my ears. But my brother loves watching sports, and he gets kind of ticked off, and he lets swears out.
Oh, yeah.
And if I left these earbuds on, you would have heard them. But you can't hear them that well.
Yeah, I know. It reminds me of passing notes in school. It's like, oh, here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I've shot, I don't know, probably 6 does since I was 16 till now. 1 button buck and no big bucks. That's it.
I guess you ain't watching any more sports.
Why was you yelling at the TV and wanting to slap it like you want to your computer screen?
No. He just likes to yell at the TV when they're not doing well or something. That's it. But he's quiet now. I just wear these because, you can't hear them. It's very faint.
See, that's why I gave up watching football, because I wanted to throw things through the TV and
Well, I could tell you a story about a friend of mine on YouTube that threw his TV right through the window and hit down to the first floor. He told me that one time. William Dobson, the fishing guy, when he was younger, he used to throw his TVs right through the window and break the whole window, and he had to fix it. He told me about that one time. Boom, went out through the window. And he had those big TVs. He used to throw them right out through the window. I
I live
thought
in the middle of nowhere in the country on almost 50 acres.
he wouldn't do that now. He said the LCT TVs. He don't do that anymore now. He cooled it.
Yeah, I would probably be yelling at it too.
I don't know if he's still watching or not. I'll go out and peek. I'll be back around.
He's going to the powder room.
He's going to be nosy to see what Dave's doing, his brother. Yeah, I used to yell bad stuff at mine too.
Oh, okay. He said they won 5-2, the hockey game. The Boston Bruins won 5-2. So he's not yelling at it anymore.
I think this might surprise some of you. Do you want to know what my favorite winter sport is?
Well,
Yeah,
And I've never played it.
hockey.
Curling.
Oh, my cousins do curling.
You need to put ice in front of the puck to get it to move.
I don't know why I find that so interesting to watch that when the Winter Olympics is on, but I sure do.
I don't know. I can't. I watch my cousin will post videos of her and her husband because he got her into it. So I mean, it's cool to watch that. Myself, I like watching figure skating. Downhill skiing, where they're going super fast.
I took him out now. He's not down. I removed him.
Luge absolutely scares me.
What?
Luge?
Oh, luge, yeah.
Luge absolutely scares me.
I like watching it though. Some of those wrecks are pretty hairy. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's just the one where they push this round looking thing across the ice.
Surfboard.
No, it's curling.
It's a stone, some kind of stone.
Yeah. Well, that's what Mr. Becker was talking about.
Did they do that to you today, Stephen? They trolled you on your channel?
Yep. What they're doing is they're doxing people's names and they're putting them in the chat.
Uh-huh.
What's been going on a lot lately?
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to somebody online and they said that a lot of people were just going to another platforms.
Well, don't you have mods in there?
Yeah, I got mods. I got a lot of mods. They blocked every one of them when they came in there.
Mhm.
A lot of them are Filipinos. They were blocking them left and right. One guy said, "What the heck is going on around here?" I said, "Tell me about it."
Mm. I blocked them on, wasn't it your channel that were coming into? A lot of them coming to Tasha's channel that night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Mr. Burgos.
And I was blocking them, kept blocking them. And I did it in Scrolls. He came in Scrolls too, and I kept nailing them.
So,
Kept going at him, nailing them. They stopped afterwards.
so now, like when I have to do like everybody else is doing now. So
I put on subscribers mode.
yeah, I have to do it because I mean,
Tasha, it's been great being up here, but I got to go get my turkey ready.
Okay,
Okay,
Mr.
have-
Becca.
Get it started cooking so that when we go to bed, it'll just be cooking all night long.
Well, there you go.
You know,
You
I
gotta
have-
wait till it's running the heat.
I use a roaster oven instead of my oven.
Yep.
I have
you know,
one of those.
it makes it where that juices when it comes on that domed lid, the breast part of the meat is so juicy that people are like, how did you get that so juicy?
Mhm.
You know. So I'll leave you guys running and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, take care of
All right,
yourself.
Mr. Becca, have a good night.
I will. Bye.
All right, Brett and Deborah.
See, Steven, you always have something going on in your channel. Something
I'm not
sometimes
going
good,
anywhere.
sometimes bad. You know.
I'd like to go to the Bermuda Triangle.
You want to go there for? Disappear?
I can disappear with all the planes and the ships that disappeared. Then I wouldn't have to worry about trolls finding me or backstabbing two-faced people.
Oh, I know, huh?
I mean,
Hi, John Paul.
Hey, John Paul.
but I've talked to a lot of people, and they said that they told me just keep blocking them if they do come in.
Yep, that's all you have to do.
The biggest thing you have to do when they come in like that, not just block them. You have to report them in the
I
chat.
do that too. I
I
reported
do
it.
that too. I do that.
I always do harassment, and if it's not me, I always put harassing someone else.
Mhm.
You know, and then it takes their comment out. So typically I'll hide them, then I'll go and report them.
Yep.
But it's hard when they keep coming in under the same name, but their avatar looks slightly different each time.
And each time they come in, I block them and I report them. And I remove them. And I do. And they're gone.
And then,
Well, that was a problem on Elliot's stream earlier today. I couldn't remove it.
Huh. Well, what would the fun in that be if I stopped talking like that? Well, you have to do it on the YouTube side. You can't do it on the StreamYard side. That's the problem.
Wayne,
All right, each twizzle is what
if
you.
you're in chat, okay,
Yep.
you are on the YouTube side.
Mm-hmm. Was he using the YouTube app?
No, he was using StreamYard. But I'm on the YouTube side because I'm not in his StreamYard. I'm not on panel.
Oh, I get what you're talking about. Okay. I didn't know that.
So it wasn't letting me remove the comment. I had to hide it, and then I had to go and report it,
Oh, okay. I got
and
you.
then it would take the comment out, but it would not let me remove it, wouldn't let me put the user in timeout, wouldn't let me do anything.
Wow, that's weird.
So I texted Elliot about it.
Huh. Hmm.
Well, some people say that sometimes the host has got to remove it.
If you're a moderator, you can remove their comments.
I did it on someone's channel. I did it on Squirrel's Stephen. I removed it on his channel. when I
Yes,
did his.
reporting the comment, yes, when you know it's a troll. It removes their comments from the chat.
Yeah.
But I know. Remember, well, they might have changed. They might have changed it now, but at one time, the host had to remove it, not the people, not the chat.
I think they changed it, Stephen.
Well,
Yeah.
my thing is, if it wasn't an option, it wouldn't pop up when you click on them. And
I'll tell
somebody
you-
else in the chat.
I'll tell you who was on my show last night. Squirrel
Okay.
was on my show last night. Moonlight guy.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot what his name is, but he was on last night, and he was telling somebody about the analytics and stuff like that. And it was very interesting about him because he knows a lot of stuff. I didn't even know none of all that kind of stuff. But you can tell if you go to the analytics, they'll tell you where the people are from. Like,
Hmm.
and everything. So you can do it. But I think you have to go to your laptop or your computer to check it out.
And
Mhm.
Squirrel, just because you go live on the YouTube app does not mean your chat can't get trolled. The only thing that stops is people from coming up on your panel, and trying to flash your tallywhacker or whatever else they might want to flash.
What do you mean, the Neil Dick buckfucker that you call
Yeah.
him?
Yep.
But I had a great conversation last night with Moonlight and all of them. I mean, he's a cool guy.
Hmm.
What time do you normally do your lives?
My lives usually now on Mondays and Thursdays is 6 o'clock. On Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays is at 9 o'clock. I didn't have one tonight because I canceled it. I said, heck, I don't even feel like going live.
Same as me. I didn't go live either. I didn't bother with it today.
I
I went
feel
a lot earlier, but that was it.
when I get home from the flea market, I feel like I'm beat.
Hmm.
Because you sit there and sit there and sit there and you feel, what the crap is going on? And you have to walk around the flea market just in order to do something.
Hmm.
Now, is that the only like employment you do is the flea market, or do you work outside of that?
I'm starting to put stuff online now. I got a lot of VSS tapes that I'm putting online. But they'll come and go. But a lot of people buys that stuff, but they're like collectors. On most of them. Mom and dad's got one VSS tape, but he's keeping it over there because he has to do some stuff with it. But I'm trying to find some VSR recording again. But you usually find them sometimes at the thrift store, maybe. They work.
What?
They work on a lot of them. Works on them, or they send it to electronic department to get. It could be a little simple thing that they can fix. Sometimes they can't, and they have to throw them away or recycle thing,
Would you say you were looking for what?
a VSS tape um, player, so I could play the VSS tapes.
Oh, okay.
And every time I try to find one, they don't have the remote control. It really ticks
Oh.
me off. And I said, I got to have the remote control. And you get a universal.
Go ahead, Steven.
So as a universal, I just got tired of there was one time where I had to one-on-one work. So I had to take that to the recycle. And I got another one and it worked. And what the problem was, it was a combo, had DVD player. DVD was jammed. Every time I put something, I had to beat it just to get the son of a gun out. And I said, that's it. But the VSS tape worked. So I just kept that, and then it stopped working. I said, well, that's great. So, and I remember, I said, do I have to beat you just like a drum? But that's the part is aggravates some of the electronics.
Well, I have two things in my house that I use once in a while. I have a VHS duper that can copy tapes. Two VCR tapes. You can put one on from one that has videos on it, and the other one can have a blank one, and you can put it to the next tape. That you won't use the original to wear it out. And it works pretty very, very well. Now, if you're looking for a VCR, look on Macari, they'll have them on there, I think, or eBay, either one of those. Look on those two places.
Yeah, I went on Macari today, and I went on Facebook. They had a guy had one in the local area that's got one. He said he hardly used it, and I asked him. He's asking $65 for it, and I kind of chewed him down at $50.
Well, let me tell you one thing, right?
Uh-huh.
When you buy a VCR from someone, ask them to plug it in before you buy it.
Yeah.
And ask them to play a tape in there before you buy it to make sure it's working.
But one thing that this guy said, he had the original box, he had all the information, he had everything, and he kept the
They
box.
all say that, but you just tell them to run it. Show me it works.
Yeah, he said it works because he played it. He's got a VSS. He's got 5 of them. That he told me. So he said, I said, I'm going over there and get that. But he said that he said everyone works, but he keeps one for himself because he has some VSS tapes that he watches too. So this one that he has, I think it was a Toshiba. I think it's the one. And my dad had a one with. I remember he had the Toshiba, but he had the one that he would transfer the VSS on a DVD.
Mm-hmm.
But that was good. I mean, for him as a church, that was good at that time. But now he's got all this technology like PowerPoint and all that. Now he ain't got to worry about it. But he gets his stuff from.
I have a DVD, a VCR DVD combo.
Yeah.
That if I want to make a copy of a tape or something, I can make a copy of it, put it on a disc. So it's not a big deal. But
then I remember I went to their store and they had a bunch of what they called bootleggers DVDs, and I said, "Oh God!" And I said, "If the cops catch somebody with that, you get a daggone fine a heartbeat." And they don't mess around with that stuff.
only way you're going to catch you, you sell yourself.
Yeah, you can't sell it.
If you don't, you'll be all set. You'll be all right if you don't try to do that. You know what I mean?
Now the guy that I used to be with, he's in the flea market where I'm at. Well, he will make a copy of CD for me, just so I could play and in my at home.
Mhm.
But he don't sell them. He can't. That's just he won't do it if he because he knew he would get in trouble. He only makes that. He makes copies like that just to give somebody to listen to. That's all.
But man, make sure you know the person before you give it to them, because you don't know what that person's gonna do. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
He had they had a guy on the other aisle, and he used to sell. He made copies of the CD. He used to make the copies of the CD and sell them, and um and I think he was charging like $5 a CD or something like that, and then nobody never he had pictures and stuff. He would make T-shirts and copy like team logos and stuff. And guess what happened? Sheriff went in and locked him up. And Bruce didn't know what was going on one day. Here comes the sheriff's department, the police department, and all the fire squad was out there too. I said, "Oh Lord, what in the world happened this time?" And I remember that day. Bruce said, "I never had the excitement like this before, but people, you got to figure out what's going on.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
You get it." But that's why I didn't want to mess with all that stuff, because I don't want. But like I say, it's crazy how the system works, But you have to have permission. Anything in sports, you have to have permission to use their logo or anything.
Oh yeah.
That's oh boy, that's another somebody report him too. He sold a picture of Lamar Jackson or something, and it was copyrighted, and he got him busted. And I remember that day. I thought he was fake. I knew he was fake. I knew that picture was fake.
Wow.
That's not being smart doing that stuff.
And then I knew there was a guy that come in and he was selling dog stuff, and somebody told him that he had some illegal stuff in there. I don't know what was illegal, but he got kicked out of the flea market. Bruce, you got to get that stuff out. We told you that you're not supposed to have that, and you did it. You broke blah policy, and get out of here. And Bruce told him, said, you can't have that in here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, every once in a while, there'll be somebody that has like kittens for free or something like that, and they'll let them come in and sell them for about a couple hours, see what happens. I remember that day, somebody bought all them kittens or got all them kittens, and I said, "Now, what the crap are they gonna do with all them kittens?"
Yeah, I wish I still had like a old Atari. I miss those games.
Now, one of the guys in the back, real antiques guy, he's got about 1, 2, 3 left of old Ataris, but he works on them, and he fix them. He fix some stuff.
Here's Big Matt now picking on me tonight.
Matt. Boom, slaps you as soon as he comes in, Wayne.
I know.
They don't be mad. But
yeah, I'll slap Big Matt too with a frying pan.
And what the heck was that other game? Contra?
I love Contra.
So I love playing that game.
I used to play Galaga all the time.
Oh, I know you've been bouncing around. I know how
I
you
know.
run your tabs, brother.
Mm-hmm.
and I never understood I mean, I had the Intellivision. I mean, my dad, he bought that, and we had that for a while, and we got rid of that.
Mm.
I think the one game I liked was Burger Time. That was my favorite game of all time.
Hmm.
They,
Berta Bad. I'm in Miss Mallard watching season premiere of Yellowstone. Well, she needs a shirt. Oh, all right. Yeah, we got a 90-pound pit bull, but very rarely do we ever put a coat on him. We have a coat. And then, of course, Bear, he's got his sweater on right now. Your buddy, Wayne. Right there.
Oh yeah, I have a little jacket for him. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 20s here in upstate New York, too. Let's see. $33 degrees. Feels like 25. Snow likely at 9:30. I must be gonna get some snow showers. Trying to wait for my weather app to update itself.
30 going down to.
We're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches on the 16th. Yeah, that works. You could always sew a piece of elastic in the bottom part of the shirt so it snug to her without having to worry about going out and buying her.
Mhm.
That's gonna cost you $40 or more. Probably go an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna go watch a movie. And have a cup of tea. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that the ground will freeze good before we get any snow. Because if not, we end up with a muddy, sloppy, soupy mess. Does she typically stay outside? Yeah, knock on wood, we haven't had coyotes come in too close lately. All right, yeah, I'm in upstate New York, so typically our animals, and actually that you can get nailed if you leave your dog outside. If you don't have a place for her to go where she's gonna be able to stay warm and stuff.
Mm.
Okay, Steven. Have a good one.
See, Wayne.
Take care, man. He's on the run all the time, visiting other channels. That's what he does.
Oh yeah, I know. I do the same thing most time.
Mhm.
I mean, if I was on the computer, I could be in.
Yeah.
No, I mean like all the time. I could run more than one live and flip back and forth. Just mind your business and watch your fucking movie. I will freaking squirt you like the little bitch you is. No, you already spilled enough freaking shit on the floor today.
I did not. That was the cat.
It's your water.
Your cat.
She sleeps with you. She ain't my damn cat. Well, somebody's got to love you.
Yeah.
Might as well be the animals.
So I asked you a
Freaking
question.
women.
One time you had this girl on that could do painting, right? What's her name?
Oh, passion for art.
Yeah, that's who she was.
Miss Jessica.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was watching one of your pre-recorded streams. I seen her on there. I seen her before on your live stream before too.
Oh yeah, she does. She does her own live streams too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think if my dad and brother were doing that in a house of mine, I'd be smashing their head on the floor.
Doing what?
Smashing beer cans on the living room carpet.
I knew someone used to do this to the head with their bare hands.
Oh, I've attempted that like twice in my life, and I ended up with a circle bruise on my forehead.
I knew someone that did it, never bothered them. He just crushed them.
Well, yeah, but some people's heads are harder than others,
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
and they're the ones that don't have too much upstairs, anyways.
That's true, man. That's exactly what you like. You didn't have much up here. They all said that too. You don't have much up here anyway. That's why you can do it. And he would laugh, yeah, you think you're a moron. And he said, so why you think that's you think you're a moron, he said. I remember that guy a long time ago.
I hate like when you're trying to have a conversation with somebody and they're staring right at you.
Mm.
And you know the wheels upstairs are not turning. Like there's nobody at home. They're about 12 eggs short of a dozen. Yeah, pretty much. Learned a long time. Family's the first ones to screw you.
Yeah.
Knock it off, Wayne.
What?
I'm gonna slap you with a slimy squid.
What am I doing?
No, they're yawning. Don't play it off like you're not sitting there freaking yawning.
Where?
Oh, never mind where. Just because my stream is lagging don't mean I can't see you yawning. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that in the world.
Yeah. Manipulator. If I do this, you won't know it.
Well, yeah, but I know that's what you're doing because you said, "Oh, you won't know if I do this." Well, yeah, I'm still gonna frickin' know.
Why? Because you'll be yawning after me, right?
Well, that's normally how it frickin' goes.
I gotta drink my coffee. You keep talking, all right? I'm drinking. All right.
Careful, I put some wacky tea in there.
It's only regular coffee, strong coffee. I didn't drink it all day. I was drinking it slowly. I like to enjoy it, you know.
Is it cold?
No, it's still hot in this cup. It's a metal cup. It's insulated.
Oh, all right.
It's pretty good too. Bought it at Walgreens. Got two of them. One large cup like you, very big. I bought it at
Yeah.
Walmart. This one.
I used to have a huge coffee cup when I drove truck, but after it spilling on my floor numerous times, I said, "Nope, you're going in the trash," and that's where I went.
Hmm.
Yeah, we have a nice thermos that Jamie and I take out hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Our coffee stays pretty freaking hot for a long time in that thermos.
Yeah. It just dies one more time. It's stupid. One time I was on here. I left my room. I heard this bang, right? What the hell was that sound? I said, what the hell? What the hell fell? Well, then my keyboard's on the floor, and there was your live stream went gone. I said, all that time we're playing your live stream. I said, you son of a. I didn't want to say anything else.
Yeah.
All that time I was playing that live stream, you had to go pull that. I said,
Well, yeah, that's normally when it's gonna do it, Wayne. When you're trying to do something.
I had 28 videos watched on there. I had to go do it over again.
Well, that's all right. You can just go in and clear your watch time and go watch them again.
I'm watching your videos, not mine.
I know, but you can go in and that's what I do. I go in and clear my watch time, like when I'm running people's playlists. Then I go back in and do it again.
I know it's running anyway, so I'm just gonna leave the
Right
running the
now,
whole
you
thing.
got me at 3,672.
Yeah, I'm gonna run some more too. I'm gonna run it all until 12 midnight. Now shut it down.
So I need 328 hours.
Yeah. I wonder if I ever ran someone's playlist before on my computer. I can't remember if I did someone's long stream. I can't remember. I don't know if I did or not. I can't remember if I did or not. I left it going, and
See, the hard part for me is when you go to some of these channels, all they do is live streams. They don't put any videos, they don't put any shorts. All they do is strictly live.
that's how you get your watch hours.
I know. But when you want somebody to run your playlist, it makes it a little bit harder because when they're live, is anywhere from 2 to 5 hours.
Hmm. Well, if I want to play your 24-hour live, right?
Yeah,
Right? I will leave my computer going.
yeah.
Because
I mean, you would just, like, if it was your desktop, you would just have to shut the sleep mode off.
or shut the monitor off and leave it running. That's all.
Yeah, you
It's
could
not
do that
important.
too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, granted, I know it gives them a lot of watch hours and stuff like that, but it's hard to go in and watch somebody's content when all they have is lives.
Mm.
And I don't always have hours to sit there and watch somebody's live stream.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they're like half-hour lives or something like that, then that's different. But when you're talking hours upon hours,
Mm.
you know, it gets a little What in the hell is that thing? I thought the movie was over.
I guess this one.
Oh.
That's the first one.
Oh.
Oh, there she goes, rubbing her eyes. And she didn't show yawn again. Watch. After she's rubbing her eyes a little bit. Yep, there it goes. And that's how you rub the eyes, and then you yawn.
It's your fault. You started it.
And then you hug the dog afterwards.
I didn't hug the dog.
The dog's sitting next to you. You might as well give it a hug.
He's sleeping.
Oh, that poor lazy dog is sleeping. If you snore a little loud, you might wake yourself up there, puppy dog.
That's normally how it goes. We all sit on YouTube and get nothing done.
I know, ain't that true? That exactly is true.
Well, sometimes I'll put somebody's live on and go to sleep.
I was playing some of your live stream
I
last
know,
night
yeah.
until midnight, and I was playing a lot of them on this thing here, this laptop. It's down to 21 now.
Well, that's good.
Hey,
Always,
Elliot.
Elliot. Oh no, I'm rubbing my eye.
And you're yawning at the same time.
Well, I told you I can't help it. When you yawn, it makes your eyes water. I wouldn't have to rub my eyes if you didn't start yawning.
I'm not yawning.
Well, not right this second, you're not.
When we yawn,
We'll give you a couple of 10, 12 seconds. You'll be yawning again.
if you want me to, I can do it automatically.
Brett and Deborah, I'm shutting down at an hour and a half. We ain't quite there yet. Because Jamie and I both have been waiting to watch the new Jurassic World movie, and it's 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I don't want to be staying up late on here when I could be staying up late watching a movie. Especially when
Right.
I've been waiting to watch.
Right. That's right. So why don't you go watch your movie?
Well, that's what I just said, Wayne.
Go off and get off of here and go watch your movie.
I'm gonna come over to frickin' Massachusetts and I'm gonna whoop your frickin' little puny ass.
You ain't gonna come in my house or my boring state. Just come over here and do that. This place is boring. Why the hell you want to come over this boring shit? I wouldn't hope this for my worst enemy to come in this city. Kidding me? This place sucks. What do you want to come over here for?
I think so, Brett and Deborah. I think so. Jamie's gonna look. Hang on. Elliot, I think he just lives to make me yawn and rub my eyes. That's what I think. See, now he's over there yawning. You don't want me to see and or hear him.
I'm not yawning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
Chris
watching-
Pratt is in it. Yes,
I'm watching
and
Shane.
it's on Peacock. You what?
I'm watching your friend Shane on the video.
Okay, well, why does that mean you have to mute you and put your avatar up?
Because I don't want to interact with my stream.
Oh,
That makes sense, right?
I guess. How is that going to bother your screen?
That's why I keep it muted.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Jamie and I are going to start that Yellowstone series too.
It's good to see him on the video, though. I know you're not on anymore, but it's good to see him on this video. No?
Yeah, I know. I miss seeing him. I imagine his ass is probably out there working somewhere in YouTube land.
He probably misses it. He probably don't miss it like you don't miss a toothache either.
Hey, Al.
Hey, Al, how you doing, man? Wait a minute now. What is Wayne saying about your shows? Nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Talking about past live streams with our buddy Shane.
Farmers Freelance. I'm running the old players list for a channel, so he's on a lot of her live streams. He just took a lot of crap on here. That's why I think he left, because this YouTube can drive you crazy. I think this place can drive you bananas and make you cuckoo.
Yeah.
You have to get away from it. That's why sometimes I take a break from it too.
Yeah. But, all right, guys, I'm going to shut this down so Jamie and I can go watch a movie, and I will
All
see
right.
you tomorrow night.
Go watch the movie and do not fall asleep when you're watching it. Stay awake and no
Trust me, I'm
yawning.
not going to fall asleep, Wayne. You'll be
And
sleeping before me.
And don't yawn while you're watching it, because it's rude to yawn when you're
Hey,
watching
I
a movie.
can't make any freaking guarantees about not yawning.
Have a good night. All right, Tasha. Bye.
All right, guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow night, 8:30, same time, same place. Hope everybody has a great rest of your night. God bless, and hope you guys have sweet dreams when it's time to go to sleep. Catch you on the next one.